Alright friends, before I even start this video, I know you're going to ask me about this shirt. It is so cute. I think I got it off Shein, and it is like the best quality. It is so soft, so cozy, and I'm loving it. So just wanted to get that out of the way. But welcome back to my channel, friends. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys our family dinners for the whole week. I have tried to do this video so many times for you guys. And what happens is I forget. I get in the cooking mode, like let's get dinner on the table mode, and I cannot for the life of me remember to film my dinners. But I have put a notification in my phone to do it every single night this week. So hopefully this video actually gets out to you guys. But that is what I am doing today, is kind of planning and prepping. Today is Sunday. This is my prep day. So Sundays are my days to kind of sit down, plan out for the week. I just write everything we've got going on. Sometimes I will even look at the weather to see, okay, would we want more of like a cozy fall meal on this day, or would we want something maybe like a casserole or a salad? So I sit down, plan all of that out at the beginning of the week. Also look at our calendar and see, okay, do we have basketball this night? Do we have church this night? What events do we have going on? Because if it's a really busy day, I love to do some kind of quick dinner, like a crock pot meal or something like that. We do not eat out like hardly at all. Like we eat out maybe once a month, if that. I will occasionally run and get like Chick-fil-A with the kids, but it is very rare. I would say on a normal month, we probably get Chick-fil-A like once or twice, and we go out to eat maybe once, if that. So we mostly cook from home, and so Sundays I kind of have to sit down and plan that out for the week. But what makes it super, super easy is my meal planner that I use. Kind of have like a system. I have a theme for different nights. Sometimes those themes kind of flip-flop around different days, but it makes my meal planning so much simpler. So like Tuesday night is usually Mexican night. So I have a bunch of different recipes all listed out for meals that we love that are like Mexican themed, whether it be quesadillas or tacos or fajitas or an enchilada casserole. If you are interested in how I do my meal planning and getting that meal planner, I will link it below for you guys. It is really a huge game changer. If meal planning stresses you out, this is perfect for you because it takes a lot of the guesswork out, a lot of the planning out. Everything is already right there. You just choose meals and plug them into different nights. It's so simple. It is part of my home planner, which includes cleaning checklists, all kinds of different things to keep your life organized, daily schedules, as well as the meal planner. So definitely check that out in the description box below. I don't normally grocery shop on Sunday. I try to usually have my groceries delivered like Monday or Tuesday, but I have to go today because we are hosting some friends over tonight for a bonfire and chili and hot dogs and all of that. So I needed to go get a few groceries for that. So I figured I would go ahead and get the groceries for my whole week. And I have been shopping at Aldi's a lot more lately just because of inflation and the prices of things. And honestly, I can get a lot better price on organic things at Aldi's, and I can get organic things that Walmart doesn't have at Aldi's as opposed to shopping at Walmart. When I get my groceries delivered, I will usually use Walmart for that. But this week we're going to do Aldi's. I also do need to run into Walmart just for a few like name brand things that Aldi doesn't carry. So I am planning to do that too. But tonight our dinner will be the cookout with our friends. I'm just doing hot dogs for the kids, a huge pot of chili. My friend is bringing some things for s'mores. I also am thinking about making some pumpkin cupcakes if I have time. I'm not totally sure what I'm going to have time for today, but if I have time for that, I would like to incorporate that just because some of the adults may not be into s'mores, and this will give them an alternative dessert to eat. And I need to grab some things like chips and plates and just a few things like that for tonight. So that is what I'm going to grab at Aldi, as well as the other groceries that we need for the week. I do usually do a Costco and an Azure haul. I don't do Azure every single month. I probably do it every other month, every 2 months. I do Costco about every other week or once a month, just depending on like how much I get in each trip. We have Costco very, very close to us, thankfully. So it is easy to just run and grab the things that I need. Even my husband can run by there on the way home from work. So I did a pretty big grocery haul from Walmart last week, and so this is a little bit of like a fill-in grocery trip plus all the things that I need for the event tonight. So let's run into Aldi and grab groceries for the week. And I hope you guys enjoy seeing all of our dinners this week. So it's Sunday night. Our guests are almost here. I'm going to take you guys outside and show you the fire going and everything. It looks so nice and I'm so excited about it. We have not had a bonfire here at our house since we've lived here, and so it's something I've been wanting to do forever. I love bonfires, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I still haven't put a lot of the food out yet. We will do that pretty close to when people get here, just because I don't want the chili to get cold. But I've got a humongous pot of chili going here, and I've got my wassail over here. If you have never heard of wassail, it is so good. It's basically apple cider punch, kind of. It's so good. It takes apple cider to a whole nother level. And then the chili is ready to go. I make my mom's famous chili recipe. It really cannot be beat. It is such a good recipe. I know I've left it here probably a million times, so I'm sure you can find it in some of the archives. But anyways, let's go outside. Food is gonna be set up right here. Did you find a big roly-poly?
No. There was roly-polies in the water yesterday.
There was? There was?
Yeah.
All right, so this is what we've got.
And I saw them.
I also made some pumpkin cream cheese muffins. So those are going to be really yummy. I'm excited about those. And then the drinks are going to go on that table. This is the food table. And then this over here is where we're having the bonfire. He's already got it started. What a sweet man. We've got a good fire going. We're trying to burn down that stump. There's a big stump underneath that fire. We're trying to kind of burn down that was left over from Hurricane Helene. Okay, I had to come on and quickly share about last night because it was insane, y'all. It was terrible, actually. So within the first hour, one of the couples that came, their son fell and broke his finger. And so they had to go to urgent care and get it x-rayed and all of that. And then not an hour later, our second to oldest son, Landon, was running in the woods and fell, and his shin hit a stump, and he had a cut this big in his shin. It was like probably, I don't even know how deep, very, very deep, just gushing blood everywhere. It was horrific. I don't do well with blood. It was really hard for me. And then we ended up in the urgent care / ER with him last night. We were there very late. He had to get 5 stitches in his shin. My precious, sweet friends who I had invited, who are like family to me, they cleaned up everything, took all of the food down, washed all the dishes. They even stayed with my other kids and put them all to bed while we were at the urgent care, and it was just such a blessing. It is such a huge blessing to have friends that are family, and that is truly what they are to us. But it was such a traumatic, scary night. Landon is doing very well today. He's still hobbling, like he can't really walk, and put a lot of pressure on that leg. It's not broken, but it's very painful to put pressure on it. So he has just been kind of laying low and just resting and trying to get his little shin healed up. It looks terrible. And it was very, very scary. I guess this is just life with boys who run and play outside and just have a very active childhood. But I hope we are not back in the ER anytime soon. I do not wish that on anyone. It was definitely not a fun experience. But anyways, I wanted to update you guys on how the party went. In case you were wondering, it got cut very short. I think everybody was here like maybe 2 hours, and then this happened and the party was like over. But anyways, it's okay. I'm just thankful everyone is okay and it's not anything like serious. I did get a chance to eat, so I had some chili like everyone else did. But I didn't have a chance to like film any of my plate or anything because all of this kind of happened and it was just crazy night. Today is Monday. My husband is working a night shift tonight, and when he works night shifts, we do dinner so simple. It is usually honestly like chicken nuggets or mac and cheese, something I know my kids will love, and I don't have to sit there and say, okay, take another bite, because that's just really draining on me. Like when you're the only parent to do that, I know you guys understand that. My kids are really good eaters, but some nights it's just like, okay, eat, take another bite. So we either do that or we'll do eggs or like an omelet. Sometimes we'll just do like leftovers. Just if we have leftovers in the fridge, we'll just pull stuff out. Tonight, I'm probably gonna give the kids a choice of either eggs or chili, some leftovers from last night. So that is what we'll have for dinner tonight. Hopefully I will remember to film it, but if not, you'll know that's what we're having. Okay friends, this is what is for dinner for this Tuesday night. We're doing tacos. It's one of those meals that every single one of my kids love, so I do it just about weekly. We always have some kind of Mexican food on Tuesday nights. So we have tortillas here. I like to do more of like a burrito bowl. Everyone else usually does tacos, but I do more of a burrito bowl, and so I love just this frozen bag of peppers and onions. It's kind of like fajitas. So I just sauteed that in a little bit of seasoning. And then we have some ground beef with onions. And then they have whatever toppings they want to put on it. Tomatoes, cheese, sour cream, guacamole. We have jalapenos and salsa. And then I just threw a can of organic black beans and some corn into bowls. I pulled them right out of the can, put them straight into the bowls, popped them in the microwave, and so some of them can add that onto their tacos as well. So that is what's for dinner tonight. Okay, today is Wednesday. We are all gearing up to head to church, and behind me, you can see we did our Operation Christmas Child boxes today. Me and the kids had a lot of fun with that. It's like a family tradition. We love to do that, but we finished that up today. And I knew it was gonna be a little bit of a busy day. And honestly, always on Wednesdays, we are like eating and running out the door. So I try to do something simple, something easy. It's usually something in the crock pot. And tonight it is a beef stew in the crock pot. It's one of my favorite meals. The kids all love it. It's very simple and easy to do. And it's one of those set it and forget it kind of meals, which I love. So that is what's for dinner tonight. So you do have to brown the stew meat before you put it in the crock pot. But other than that, all you have to do is dump all of the ingredients in here and let it simmer. I usually do high for about 4 or 5 hours. And it is so yummy. I forgot to mention, I'm also serving just a few of these extra yeast dinner rolls that I made from scratch the other day. We're having that with our soup tonight. Sometimes we will just do crackers, and sometimes I'll make sourdough or homemade bread to go with soup. It's Thursday night. We have had a busy afternoon. We had piano this afternoon, and now we're about to have dinner, and then we are headed to basketball practice. I think my husband's just gonna take my son to basketball practice, but we have to eat in a hurry so they can get out to basketball practice. So what I've made tonight is one of our family's favorites. It is called Monterey chicken, and it's just chicken, and then barbecue sauce, and then cheese, and then rotel tomatoes, and a little bit of chives on top of that. So it is really yummy. I did leave one without the rotel just because sometimes rotel can be a little bit spicy for my kiddos. We're also having some of this sourdough. I made 2 loaves of sourdough bread today, and I put the other loaf just in the fridge. I just keep my sourdough loaves in the fridge with a little like Walmart bag covering them until I'm ready to bake them. And so I threw this one in the oven, and then the other loaf we will eat tomorrow night. And then we're also having squash casserole. It's one of my favorites. I can't actually say my kids love it. They all are required to eat a little bit of it. But me and Zach really, really love squash casserole, and I make a big thing because I will eat on this for several days afterwards. So that is our dinner for this Thursday. We all wanted a little sweet treat after dinner tonight, so it is 7:30, but I whipped up these brownies. I love the zero sugar brownie mix from Pillsbury. They're so good, and my kids and my husband cannot even tell the difference from, just a normal boxed brownie mix. So these are 10 out of 10, and I added chocolate chips to the top. Okay, so like I said at the beginning of this video, I do meal plan, but I usually end up changing things around. So even though I had planned maybe a pasta dish for one night, sometimes that ends up being the soup night, and vice versa, just depending on what we have going on and all that. Tonight has changed because my husband got called into work, and also I am preparing a ton of food for our churches. We're having like a meal after we do baptism tomorrow night. I have been like in full planning and prep mode for that all day, like grocery shopping, doing flower arrangements, all of the things. So I am so tired, and I had originally planned to make this delicious like pasta dinner that we all love. It has like a creamy white sauce. It's so good. Anyways, that is not gonna happen for tonight, which is actually great with me because I'm super tired and I would not have felt like cooking that anyways. So tonight we actually have a ton of leftovers in our fridge, and my husband and I eat leftovers a lot for lunch, but I think I'm just gonna put out on the island all the leftovers and put plates out and say, kids, just get whatever you want as leftovers. We've got sourdough bread, we've got chili soup, a bunch of different things. So I think that is gonna be our dinner tonight. So, sometimes life throws you a little curveball and things change, and that is why I keep my meal plan very flexible. But also tomorrow night, I won't really be showing a whole lot. I'll probably show you maybe the food at church, but that is what we will have tomorrow night, is the finger foods at church. So I know I didn't show you guys a ton of meals. It's not our typical week, but we just had some unplanned circumstances. And anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will show you our dinner for tonight. But I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and give me a thumbs up on this video. That helps me so much, and I will look forward to seeing you guys back here really soon.